Welcome to Hard Nerd Cafe. I'm playing Rakdos Vampires. This is a deck of the Pauper Gauntlet. And I'm gonna keep this. The Pauper Gauntlet starts on Sunday. Gameplay in the Pauper Gauntlet on the 22nd. This is one of the decks from the Pauper's Rogue Cup in Spain. My opponent is mulliganing to 4. So now we should definitely be able to crush him. 2-color aggro decks are generally something I don't allow into the Pauper Gauntlet. Because 2-color aggro decks are much worse than the 1-color aggro decks. Oh, he recognized me! That's because of my magic channel. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we have to beat him up. Because he knows who we are. Do we want that or do we want that? Or we just want the shred freak. Okay, so now I can't mess up because I run into a fan. Okay, let's make the vampires crush. Oh, thanks you. Shout out to ProdigalSavage. Still taking damage here, but now I'm gonna do a ton. I still feel I should play Child of Night here to get even more value. Right. It will go up right after this. No delay. Okay, I'm putting it there because this guy could get 1 damage from somewhere. And then we'll have lethal next turn, right? Okay, so Vampiric Fury and just so much damage. And I even get first strike. That's crazy good. The vampires are overperforming. I played this list for Magic Gathering Strat. It's going up tomorrow. It's not lethal now because he will block. But he didn't block. Woohoo! 1 life! Okay. The vampires are winning, I think. If he recovers from this, I will be pretty impressed. Okay. So it's just Vampiric Fury again, I'd say. I wish we had more than 2 Vampiric Furies. They seem super good in the list. I don't have a sideboard plan for this deck either. You should check it out tomorrow on Magic Gathering Strat. There will be all the information on the deck. Okay, let's sideboard. That was really very much the best case scenario. French playing against some sort of green-black things. I assume he will do stuff with the graveyard. That's what I think. So I should probably get rid of some of the enchantments. Or should I? Maybe the bumps, because they don't affect the board. Yeah, extra shout out to you, ProdigalSavage. Fun to run into you. Okay, I think that's it. Please give me advice on sideboarding with this deck. Okay. Canarium, I don't know what that land is doing in the deck. It looks really bad. And now it will delay me terribly. But I guess I could bolt something and not throwing something away. One of the purposes of playing a card like Canarium is to avoid taking mulligans. Because it actually makes your mulligans really, really good. Your decision not to take mulligans really, really good. So what am I playing against, really? Okay, whatever he plays now, I will bolt it. And then I will do nothing for a turn. Should I now bolt his face? Just to not have to discard? I think I should. As I am a very aggressive deck, a bolt to the face is not that bad. Look at this! Now I can actually do things. So I'm putting on madcap skills, really hoping that he doesn't have removal. That guy would be pretty good at blocking, but madcap skills just runs through that. And then I would actually rather play the pulse tracker. And I'm not a control deck, I don't need to get the Canarium down. Wow, this deck is overperforming. I can't block it. It's mad. It has a mad cap. I don't know what that means. Okay, the Terminate will probably come in handy here when he plays the double blocker. But if it is another persist creature, that won't help. Quicksand? You shouldn't tap the Quicksand. Quicksand will just wreck me. There are many things that just crush this deck. And I still see zero reason to play this deck over Stompy. But you couldn't play Stompy in the Pauper Rogue Cup in Spain, which is where this deck came from. Are you attacking? Is he gonna sacrifice it or something? Okay. Well. This is probably not a good idea. So I just attack. Because he probably has... Oh, he has the... of course, it was a good idea. But he's not going to kill the pulse track anyway. He could have a removal spell. That's why I didn't put the war paint on. But Quicksand! Wow! Why didn't you play Quicksand? Oh, I've never seen this deck have this much mana. We only play 18 lands. Which I think is a mistake. Ambush Wiper. Is there any chance in the world that he can do 16 damage to me now? Seems unlikely. No, there is no way. But now he has a pretty sound defense. So I put Madcap skills on... I put Warpaint on this guy. That means he still takes out 2 of his... He does 1 damage. Quicksand takes out 1 of them. And they just... This looks hard. I can also terminate one of the blockers. If I just kill the Death Touch guy, then I get in 4 damage. Except for Quicksand. So now I get in 2 damage, because he will Quicksand one of them, double block the haste guy. I tapped the wrong land, so I couldn't play the Lacerator. Very skilled. Yeah, I should have thought that through more thoroughly. And he gets 2 1/1s back. Okay, draw bolt, end game. What did I sideboard out? Huh? Do you remember? I remember. All too well. That's a lot of damage. That's 8 damage a turn. That doesn't help when you are facing lethal. Remember, I have haste creatures too. No haste creature. But I get him down to 1. His guy dies, and then he can't attack me. And I would have won if I had played Lacerator. Pretty big mistake, actually. But I think I will be able to get in 1 damage. But he has a pretty good clock on me. Taps out. But I think he has to attack here again. That's the line he has chosen. No, he's too scared now. No damage for me. Okay, this Madcap skills takes out both his guys. But I'll rather wait here and see if he makes a mistake. Oh, he will lifelink. He will lifelink. Oh my god. Yeah, he will... Oh, another mistake. Jesus. Because now I can just lifelink and be safe. Wow. I misplayed this so much. Wow. Yeah, I'll go and take that. Yeah, it's harder to play Magic when you want to entertain at the same time. And this pretty much clearly illustrates that. Why didn't he gain more life than that? Oh, he did. Yeah. Okay, let's not mess up then. If I lose the whole match because of that, I'm pretty glad it wasn't a part of the Pauper Gauntlet. I did really intend to practice with the green one, but version 4 tricked me into playing this deck again. Okay, here we go again. We have a decent hand. Okay, let's think about this carefully. The relics can destroy his persist shenanigans. We don't have a 1-drop. We are going to play relic. Okay, full focus now. Focus. I am focused. I am Zen. I am Buddha. No, okay, maybe not. I think the relic will resolve. Why are we waiting? Prodigal. I can't pronounce that word. English is not my native language. I am from Scandinavia in the far Arctic. Riding polar bears, living in ice caves. That's what we do here. Okay, we are going Shred Freak because it does more damage. Not too impressed by that creature, but he's a vampire. He isn't a vampire! Why is he in the deck? Putrid Leech has entered the battlefield. The Leech. Before you die, you see the Leech. That made 0 sense. Kill the Leech. Yeah, Warpaint doesn't make us defeat it. I think we have to kill it. The problem with this deck is that it has 18 land. And now it really wants to draw a land. Because if you play 18 lands in a 60 card deck, you can't rely on hitting 3 mana. Or even 4, which is what I really would like in 2 turns. Here comes the Ambush Viper in the main phase. Okay, we remove the Putrid Leech. I think he might not be as reliant on the graveyard as we wanted him to be. Do we trade here and go for Child of Night? No, I think we want to keep our creatures on the field. And doing another 2 damage feels like it's pretty good. But now if I had another land, this would have looked much better. There goes my dear little guy. Okay, we need to counter persist or something, so we're not using this. Maybe we should use this for mana actually. To get another land. Yeah, let's do it. We're getting closer to a land. Play the Shred Freak. We have done 8 damage. He's also missing land drops, of course. I should have noticed that before, because we are on turn 5. Shin'en. Okay, Shin'en can't trade with the War-Painted Shred Freak. So we'll go for that. And he just throws it in the way. Probably the best outcome I could have hoped for. We're both stuck on 2 lands. Shin'en otherwise would be a pretty good card against me, but I think Shin'en is better if you have a lot of growth effects. Of course, he has the Bone Splitters and the Rancors. Well, we just attack again. Do you... We had another Shred Freak there. Maybe we should have played it. We would just have traded with that. I'm going for the Neonate because I have the Nightbird's Clutches. He finds the much searched after 3rd land. Okay, so you are not the vampire. That's really, really bad. Then I realize why he doesn't have 4 Vampiric Fury. He is a vampire though. And he has to attack. I think it's Clutches. I kept a 1-lander. Here they come. And now actually Raid Bombardment is a super good card because it will help us finish the game. Unless he can do the lifelink shenanigans again. I need mana. With power 2 or less. Oh, that doesn't work on any of my creatures that I have. It's the troll. Rancor for the troll, so he will just trade that for my Shred Freak. This costs 4 to flashback. This will not be as easy as I hoped. But, oh god. That's interesting. I get to 6/5. Then I still die. So I'm just gonna do Vampiric Fury on the Neonate. Yeah, they trade and I get rid of Shin'en. Now what? 6 to go. Well, he doesn't have the lifelinker, and that's what he needs. That's what he needs to close out this game. Okay, if I put Madcap skills on him, he kills both of these guys. He dies. And my opponent only has a 1/1. I think I should just... Oh, he has to attack as well. I can get the same effect with the War Paint. He can just block with that, and that will leave me with a 5/1. But I'm going War Paint. And if it doesn't block with both, I can then Madcap skills him next turn. Unless he has another creature, and of course he has another creature. Or does he? Maybe he doesn't. He doesn't have another creature. A Gurmag. What was that? Wow, Madcap skills is worth gold here. He attacks. That's ambitious. Maybe he has... I don't know what he has. Tragic Slip. That would have been a disaster. And now Canarium wasn't that bad. Because now I just need to get Raid Bombardment and a creature down, and then I win. And of course getting 1 damage with the Shred Freak here seems pretty likely. Also he has to have 2 blockers for the Neonate. So he needs another creature to live. He can of course easily kill me. But he needs 3 blockers, so... I'm going for it. This is me going for it. Geronimo! Do you have something? What's your last card? It's not something we've seen, because the Rancor is on the map, on the battlefield. He has something! Oh, it's an Ambush Wiper! But still something needs to die. So he can't kill me. Okay, I kill both of them. So I'm not dead next turn, but I'll be pretty close. Fairly intense. He will die from Raid Bombardment. He's gonna be able to do 10 damage. And that will not be enough. Well, the other match I played with this deck was pretty exciting as well. So apparently it builds fantastic matchups, because now he's gonna be able to do 11 damage to me. But I'm going to kill him with Red Bombardment. It wouldn't have been intense if I had just played well in the second duel, but this made for a better video, didn't it? Yeah, it's just 11. Yeah, I'll just take that. I have plenty of life. Raid Bombardment for the win. Okay, and then of course I have Nightbird's Clutches as well. And I'm gonna play it. Here he comes. Attack! Raid bombardment! Woohoo! If he had a giant growth, he could have stopped the win there. Okay, thank you for watching.